Okay, first up, we have an 18 Ford Explorer. This thing has a four-cylinder turbo in it. This is the first-time customer. First time here was here because the air conditioning was blowing warm air and it needed a compressor. And of course, this is one of those other ones where you have to take the whole front end off the car in order to put a new condenser on. There it is right there. This is also the transmission oil cooler. It's all in one big package right there. But once you get the bumper cover off, you can access these things pretty easily. And now it's back on the road. All right, next up we have a 21 Volkswagen Tiguan. It came in for an oil leak and very common. There's the crankcase ventilation valve on top of the engine. That thing, the diaphragm breaks and it causes oil leaks all throughout the engine. Fortunately, the only oil leak that it needed repaired was the camshaft timing adjuster seals right on the timing cover. They're actually pretty easy to do. But I have seen rear main seals blow out and all sorts of other things blow out. And here it is, all set, back on the road. All right, next up, a little problem child here. This is the 19 Hyundai Santa Fe. It originally came in for a cylinder 3 misfire, check engine light flashing. The original problem was a bad fuel injector. It was stuck open and just dumping fuel inside this engine. Uh, the guy gave the go ahead with all four injectors. We took the manifold off, we put it in. This is direct injectors, by the way. There's a special stainless steel pipe that you got to replace. But unfortunately, the engine hydrolocked with fuel before it got to us, and it bent the connecting rod in number 3 cylinder, something that nobody would have been able to tell. So this is still sort of a work in progress, but the original problem is fixed. All right, next up is a 13 Honda Accord, and it came to us for an ABS and traction light and a bunch of other lights. It needs this ABS module, very, very common and very, very expensive. This thing's over $2,000, and we get them from Honda because you don't want to put a used one in there because they all go bad. Surprised there's not a class action lawsuit against Honda for this. All set, back on the road. All right, next up is an '05 Honda Accord, first time customer. They were here because the wipers are stuck in the middle of the windshield. Needed a wiper motor, and I love how it comes with the wiper transmission. Every manufacturer should make the whole thing all one piece. So you just swap it out, and here it is, all done, same day, back on the road. All right, next up is an '09 Subaru Forester. Came in chasing a vibration, and it ended up being a bad U joint on this drive shaft. Actually, very, very common. Um, the U joint is serviced only by replacing the entire drive shaft. We got it from Subaru because the aftermarkets don't really work too well. In fact, this was an aftermarket one that was on there already. So we put the Subaru drive shaft in there, and problems all fixed, and the car is back on the road. All right, next up is an '04 Nissan Altima. This is a great customer. He's been coming to us almost since this vehicle was new. Needs the front cross member or front subframe or front cradle. There's many names for it. It holds the entire powertrain in the car. And we got this awesome lifting table to make the job a breeze. It was all rotted out. It was cracked. There was actually holes in it, and the front control arms were ready to actually pull right out of this thing. Unfortunately, Nissan doesn't make it anymore, so we had to go used. So we ordered it from an area of the country that doesn't see rust like we do up here. And there it is, going back inside the car. This was smoother than we thought it was going to be. All right, next up, we have a 19 Mercedes C300. And it came in because the battery light was on in the dash. It needed an alternator. Not available aftermarket. We had to go straight to Mercedes to get this one. And would have been done in a day if we didn't have to wait 2 days for the alternator. Took a bunch of stuff apart to get to it. Can't believe they use a little four-cylinder in this car. And there it is, all back together and back on the road. All right, next up is a '16 Nissan Maxima. This came in for a loud exhaust. The front pipe was leaking. One of the mufflers was leaking. It's been cut and hacked and welded many times over the past 10 years. And this woman wanted to fix it right. And I'm so happy that she fixed it right. And this is the new system on the ground. This is the new system on the car. Everything fit perfect. It looked great all the way back to those nice chrome tips. I'm glad she didn't just do one muffler. It would have looked ugly. So out the door in one day, back on the road.